just means what type of horrors people have gone through with their bodies chopped and burnt, about gender violence and sexual abuse and rape. This pause and the introduction into the ceasefire will enable us to both improve the situation, secure
the crisis. My country, Spain, shares Israel's pain and sorrow at a scale and regularly. The risk of more people dying from famine must urgently be addressed. We must take the necessary steps towards a lasting humanitarian ceasefire, a Palestinian state. Israelis and Palestinians have the right to live in peace and security. We need the commitment of the international community to make it happen, so you can count on Spain in this endeavor, Mr. President. Thank you.
On October 7th, you woke up in agony. And we saw things that you would never imagine that you would ever see.
We want to give hope to the families who are going through hell, and to see the young babies, children, and grown-ups, as well as the women coming back home, and with the aim of seeing all of them come back home. We hope that this pause and the introduction into the ceasefire will enable us to both improve the situation, secure the Israeli military operation, and make sure that the end goal to eradicate the capabilities of Hamas and change the future of Gaza and its people, as well as, of course, Israel's well-being and safety, will be adhered to. Thank you very much.
Israel, we said it since the beginning of these terrible attacks, has a right to defend itself against these attacks. But Israel must also comply with international law, including international humanitarian law. The response cannot imply the death of innocent civilians in Gaza, including thousands of children. So we need to urgently stop the humanitarian catastrophe in Gaza. The dreadful suffering of the Palestinian people is appalling. All civilians must be protected at all costs. We must take the necessary steps towards a lasting humanitarian ceasefire. This has been our position. The Palestinian Authority should take responsibility over Gaza, and the international community should accompany and bring in the necessary support to make it sustainable. In order to achieve this, diplomacy must prevail. The two-state solution, we spoke about it, must be finally implemented. That is the best way of defeating terrorism and grant long-term security for Israel.
We hope that the agreement that hopefully is reached will lead to the liberation of hostages. And taking innocent hostages is a war crime, and it's something which cannot be accepted. And we really hope that today is a step forward on liberating innocent people. And we also hope that it is a step forward in respecting international humanitarian law and respecting the fact that humanitarian help is needed. We count on you and we count on your government to making sure that access to Gaza is granted, that everything is done to avoid any additional humanitarian killing.